Hey YouTube, it's Judy. Today is January 23rd, 2014, and it is my third month surgiversary, and I have lost 60 pounds, which is 27.6 kilos, I think. I can't remember. I get really bad with the metric system since we weren't taught that in school. Anyways, so I am wishing that I was in Wonderland in pounds, even though I'm 96 kilos. I'm still 211 pounds, and I really wanted to be in Wonderland by my third month surgiversary, but hey, whatever. Next month will be my month. It's okay. I know I'll eventually lose it. I just thought I would lose it. Not thought I would lose it faster, but I hoped that I would lose it faster. And I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing, but it's really not because I know I'm going to lose it. But I was kind of hoping, hey, I'd be in Wonderland and that would be great. But I'll get there eventually. And today is also the I was gonna say anniversary, but I guess it's really not an anniversary. It's the death date of my boyfriend. He killed himself in 1993 on January 23rd. He was 21 years old, and I just want everybody to know that no matter what problems that you have at the moment, they will pass. No matter how much you're bullied or picked on or beat or abused or anything that happens in your life, suicide is not the answer. Killing yourself is not the answer. You were put on this earth for a reason, and it wasn't to go away. It was to do bigger and better things and to be strong and to go on. We weren't born to kill ourselves. We were born to do things. And if you're in the United States, call the National Suicide Hotline. Go to their website. They even have a chat. You don't even have to look at anybody. You can just chat to them in a little chat messenger thing on their page. They're always available 24/7. You can call them. That's the hardest thing to do, is to call them. If you don't want to call them, chat with them. But never, ever think that there's not a way out. I've been in really bad situations in my life. I was in abusive relationships. I was raped. I was molested. I have had horrible things done to me in my life. And nobody knows what goes on in your life except you. And no matter how much people want to talk about you or want to think that they know about you, they don't know you. Only you are the person who knows you the best. And there's always hope. I never thought that I would make it to be 18 years old, and I'm 47 years old now. So I made it. And my grandmother raised me from the time I was 6 months old, and my parents were teenagers when they had me. So, it was like I was doomed from the start, but I'm not. I'm not doomed, and I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. I don't think that anything that has happened to me, I was a victim. I know that I'm a survivor. And I may have been victimized, but it doesn't define who I am. I'm a survivor, and I'm going to continue to survive. And right now, being 47 years old and having gastric bypass surgery, it's like a new lease on life. It's like my life starting over again. It's like I feel so much better after losing 60 pounds. It's just incredible. And I have a lot more to lose. I have about 80 more pounds to lose. And I know I'm going to even feel much, much better after that. So, never think that it's too late, or never give up. No matter what you're doing, struggling to do, what situation you're in, things will get better. Things can get better. You can do anything that you want in this whole entire world. There's no limit to what you can do. And you have to be your biggest advocate, because no one else is going to do it for you. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to be the one standing behind you and patting yourself on the back. Like my friend Jen says that she teaches children, and she always tells them to take their right hand and put it on their left shoulder and give them a pat on the back because they did a good job. So I always remember that. And it's true, you have to be the one to be the biggest cheerleader in your life. And it's great if you have support from other people, but it starts with you. It starts with you and nobody else. You don't need other people to tell you you're great, or to tell you you're wonderful, or to do anything like that for you. You can do that for you. And I know it's pretty sappy, but it's true. And okay, I'll get off the sappy subject. I'll tell you about losing my hair. You can't tell because my hair is really thick, and this is what it looks like after it sits in a braid overnight. So it's kind of like wavy and whatever. But my husband says that he can see that right here and right here is thinning. Like I have male pattern baldness. I don't know, but anyways, it's still really, really thick. And I put oil in my hair almost every day. And when I washed my hair yesterday, I had to take, well, there's a cover on the front of the bathtub, and I had to take it off and climb under the bathtub and get into the drain and pull a big thing of hair out because I'm losing a lot of hair. And like I said, you can't tell because it's so thick, thank goodness. But I'll keep cutting it. I cut about this much off previous. So if I have to keep cutting it until it gets shorter and shorter and shorter, oh well. I've had short hair before. It grows back. So anytime that your body goes through any kind of traumatic change, you lose hair. And major surgeries, or losing weight fast, or all of those things, and you bundle them all together, and you have gastric bypass, which is traumatic surgery, which is hard on your body, plus you're losing weight fastly. It doesn't matter if you take biotin, it doesn't matter if you put Rogaine in, it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna lose some hair. I don't know anybody that has said, sorry, I had to scooch up, like sliding on the couch, but I don't know anybody that has ever said they didn't lose hair. And if you didn't, good for you, because I'm losing it. And I've watched a lot of weight loss videos, and everybody has previously said that they have lost their hair. Not all of their hair, but they lose clumps of hair. And people claim that biotin, zinc, more protein, whatever. I think that you're going to lose hair anyways, but that's just my opinion, and I'm not a doctor, so go by whatever your doctor says, your dietitian says. I'm going to see the doctor next Friday, and just for a checkup, and I'm also going to ask him to do a blood draw, because I'm not supposed to get a blood draw for 6 months after surgery, but it's been 3 months, and if I am lacking in some nutritional way, I want to know now instead of 6 months from now. So just because, like I said, you have to be your biggest advocate for whatever you do, also for your health. You have to be your biggest advocate for your health too. You have to take care of you. You have to fight for you. When you go to the doctor, if it's not something that you agree with, then tell them. Don't just take the advice from the doctor, because doctors are humans. They make mistakes and nobody's perfect. So just remember that if you're having the same symptoms and you're going to the doctors and it's not getting resolved, then ask him to please try something else. I went to the doctors for, I don't even know how many times when I first moved to Sweden. Before I left the United States, I asked my doctor there if she would do a TSH, a thyroid test, and a free T3 and a free T4. Sorry, I had to itch my nose there. And she said that she couldn't follow me throughout the journey, so she didn't want to start me on any kind of medications since I was leaving the United States and moving to Sweden. So when I came to Sweden and I found my doctor, and I went to the doctors and I told him that I was having these symptoms and I was gaining weight and, just all of the symptoms that you can imagine for hypothyroidism. And he kept telling me, no, you don't have thyroid problems. And I was like, he said, your TSH is fine, it's fine. I'm like, why am I still having symptoms? Before you had tests, you went by people's symptoms. Now all of a sudden you have a test and it's supposed to be written in stone, but that's not the case. I went to him again and I asked him to do my free T3 and my free T4, and he finally did do that, and now I'm on hypothyroid medicine. So I take that every day now. Yeah. So if you have to continue to talk to your doctor and convince him to do a test, or if you're having issues that there's something wrong with your body, then fight for yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. And I had other issues, and I don't know if I was misdiagnosed with fibromyalgia, or if I have fibromyalgia and I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder. And I know I probably say this in every single video, but I am the same doctor who, sorry, I knocked something over. The same doctor who did not want to do the thyroid tests also told me that I did not have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, because he has seen extreme patients with extreme Ehlers-Danlos. And I think there's 4 or 5 types of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which it could be just hypermobility, like my elbows bend weird and I have joints that go out of place, and toes that bend backwards, and hypermobile joints. And see how it doesn't matter how heavy you are, if you have Ehlers-Danlos, you're very, very flexible. So yeah, so just be your biggest advocate for anything that you do in your life. And what else was I saying? Oh yeah, they found out that I had the connective tissue disorder when they were doing surgery. Not that they found out, because I told them that I had it. However, my previous doctor did not want to believe that I had it. And then during surgery, they found out that, hey, I have a connective tissue disorder. And they couldn't suture me, which I probably also say in every video. But no matter what the complications were, and no matter how long, I stayed 5 days in the hospital, which other people stayed too, I am still happy that I had the surgery. I am still happy that I went through it. Still happy that even though I had a drain and it was miserable, and I still have this scar on my side from the drain hole, which irritates me all the time. I'm still happy that I had the surgery. I don't have any regrets for having the surgery. I just wish that the surgeons were aware of the complications. They knew of other complications, but apparently not this particular one. So I hope that my complication will help someone, further down the line, and always pay it forward. I guess that's what I try to do. And I try to do better every single day of my life. No matter how much I screwed up yesterday, I try to do better today. And if I screwed up today, then I will try to do better tomorrow. And eventually, hopefully, I won't screw up as much or do whatever. But yeah, I do. I try to do everything better the next day. There's so many things that I have remorse for that I can't ever take back. And I think I'll go through that in another video. I think I'll cut this now, since it's 16 minutes in and you're probably tired of me rambling since I've not said much of anything. But okay, I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend, since today's Thursday. So have a good weekend, and hopefully see you guys next week. Bye.